Classic. Frank Jalil, Streets of Success. We got Tone here. How's it going, Tone?
Oh, good, bro. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
No doubt. So is this your first time here at the Rump?
No, that's my second time playing in the
Second time?
Yeah.
What do you think makes this tournament different than other tournaments you've been in?
I think it's just Philly, man. You know, basketball is so big for this city. All the people come out with so many fanatics for the game, and the Danny Rumph been going on for so long. So I think it's just that energy, that anticipation of it is just great.
Right.
What's your favorite thing about Philly basketball that people that's from outside of Philly don't understand?
The pride, the bragging rights that come in when you win, the competitive nature, how everybody, you know, is kind of gunning for that top spot and just trying to just do their best. So I think it's just, you could say Philly, D.C., New York, we all got that just saying gritty, competitive. There's so many greats come for the city. So I think we all can relate to that.
Yeah.
Who was guarding you the hardest, you think?
No,
The refs.
No, that was crazy.
Who was guarding?
Yeah, good.
What happened?
The refs.
The
The
refs.
refs? Good job.
What's more important here, winning the game or winning the crowd? You know, Philly is so hard to win a crowd. You know how I get in Philly, bro.
Yeah, the crowd crazy, but you can't really put too much onus on that. You just gotta go do your thing. So nothing can try and win in the game, bro. Winning is most important always.
Yeah, no doubt.
What else you doing while you're in the city?
I be chilling, bro. Spending time with my family. My little brother's 17.
Okay.
I be away a lot, so I just get in the gym with him, playing the game, just chilling with my folks.
Yeah.
Yes. So any youngers that's paying attention, that's watching us, that's coming up through the ranks, what's some advice you can give them to basically get to the point that you're at right now?
Just keep going, man. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And keep your confidence. You know, people can't do something, or they got their insecurities, or they don't like how you're confident. They try to tear you down or create a narrative. So always keep your confidence and make your gut decisions, because that's what you're going to have to live with. And keep good people around you, people who want the best for you, people who really got your best interests, and we'll just have fun with it, man. It's basketball. So if you love it, do it for as long as you can, bro. Don't stop.
So Tom, real quick, a lot of people from the inner city look at basketball as a way out, right? And what advice would you give them if they get discouraged, if things aren't going their way, or the goal seems so far? What's some advice you will give them?
Like I said, man, just keep going. You know, you can't get too high, you can't get too low. You gotta make even kill, and also find joy in the little things, the small successes that we get to those big successes. Not always a home run, baby. It's 4 or 6. So
I love that.
just stay committed, bro. Stay grounded. Keep good people around you, because the game's gonna take you through a lot of emotions. So you gotta have people you can confide in, you can be vulnerable with. And just keep going, man. Don't give up.
And one more thing. Sorry, Lou.
No, you're good. Go ahead. Take it.
During this road and journey, what about the temptations and distractions that come with it? Because they can hold you down quicker.
There's a lot of temptation and distractions. Sometimes they could be from, at the same time, people close to you. Maybe your family, maybe your friends, maybe your environment you grow up in. So just always being cognizant of what's beneficial towards you and what's helping you move forward. And you gotta have to go through some things to learn some things. So don't beat yourself up or get too caught up on things if it's not going right. Just keep going.
Yeah. We appreciate you for stopping by, man.
Sure. It's a dope podcast, dog.
Lil, tell me where we at, Lil.
Oh, man, we at the Rumph Classic right now, man. It's a Street Success Pod, man. Got Jordan right here. Yup. Go ahead, start us off, Frankie.
Yeah, so is this your first time at the Rump?
No. It's like my second and third time.
Third time playing in it? What do you think this makes this tournament so special?
This tradition, you know, it's 20 years in. And like I said, the tradition, like every year, bring the whole city out. You know, the kids, families, everybody want to come see high-level basketball. And the best part about it, we get to come and play for the home, playing for our people, you know, put on a show.
So you heard about this your whole life? You've been here your whole
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Did you come as a kid?
Nah.
No, you didn't come as a kid?
Nah, so I grew up in Jersey. I'm from Jersey, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm with a Philly when I was like 15.
Okay.
I went to Newman. So once I got to Newman, I started hearing about it. I couldn't wait to play it. And once I got out of college, I started playing. So,
Yeah. Do you think the crowd is hard to win over here, or it's easy since you played here before in high school?
A little bit of both.
Both?
I would say they more so easy this year because, I feel like we having our way this year with Magic. But
Yeah,
before, they definitely was tough on us before, though, for sure. But that's Philly, though, like in all sports. And, like it's a big fan base, They're going to support you. They're going to let you know what it is.
Yeah. Real quick, what's the craziest thing you heard from the crowd here?
At Danny Rumph?
Yeah.
Can't shoot.
Can't shoot? Yeah.
They don't ain't saying nothing too crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's different though. Like the Rumph, like maybe tomorrow night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody might come out tomorrow night and start popping it, but so far it's like, I can't lie, man. Like, humbly, like we've been, you know what I'm saying? Blue Magic, we've been having our way this whole time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
So, growing up playing ball in the area, right? What do you think makes people from this area different than other basketball players in other cities and other areas?
Just the city, the environment, where we come from, and like I feel like we bring that to the court and like that passion and like
energy.
That energy, that's what it is. And everybody want to make it out. Everybody want to get out of here. So, and some people, that's their only way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we were just talking about that with our last
for me, like, if I ain't played basketball, I don't know, I wouldn't have been at Newman. I would have been at St. Joe's. I don't know if I'd be sitting here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing half the people I know. And that's opened up a lot of doors and just things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
With the goal being so far away when you're younger, what kept you committed to sticking with it?
Just seeing, like honestly, when I got to Newman, coming from where I come from in Jersey, you don't see nobody. Many people go D1, go professional to league. So when I got to Newman and the Catholic League, I seen all the guys above me, Carr, Mar, Fade, you know what I'm saying? Scoop at Newman, Rick Jackson, everybody above me, and I seen them, and they did it.
Yeah.
So it's like, once you see that someone can do it, it's proof that it can be done.
Yeah.
You gotta put your head down and work.
Yeah. What makes them different than me?
Nothing at all. That's what they wanted. Like, I just told someone down there in the interview, like, if you see it, if you think you can see it in your mind, you can reach it, you can go get it. You know what I'm saying? And I live by that too. Like, if I see something I want, I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. What's some advice you could give to some youngins that's going through the struggle that might be coming from poverty that look up to you and they don't know how to get over it? They're not mentally strong enough and stuff like that. Like, what's some advice you can give them to keep going?
Yeah. Tomorrow gonna be a better day. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta think. You gotta wake up. Tomorrow I'm gonna be better today than I was yesterday. Yeah. And it can't rain forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to tell myself, it cannot rain forever. That sun's gonna shine eventually.
Right.
And the sun been shining for you, huh?
It still rains some days, but the sun still shines.
Yeah.
So, with going to college, and what about the temptations? Whether it's partying, females, not wanting to work out, what do you do when you hit them roadblocks?
So that's a good question for me, because I say that's my downfall. You know what I'm saying? That was my downfall coming out of college, going into my rookie year, being in my rookie year, coming into that lifestyle, getting all the money or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? That's temptations to be, as a professional, as a high-level professional, you gotta learn how to really block out them temptations.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with having fun, but, the work gotta get done first, you know what I'm saying?
So what did you do?
I mean, I would say I didn't prioritize the work as much as I should have. I wasn't being as professional as I should have. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in my journey. I'm only going into year 4.
Yeah.
I'm 23 years old. I'm still young. Right. So it's like I can learn from my mistakes. But I'll tell somebody, like the young guys coming out of college now, like, just keep your head. Like, I'm telling myself now, like, the party and everything I was doing at 21, like, I could do that when I'm 29. I can do that when I'm 30.
Yeah.
It's still going to be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But the opportunities right now.
Opportunity not always gonna be there.
Yeah.
And you're gonna learn that. I had to learn that, and everybody gonna learn that eventually.
Wow. What's one person at the Rumph that you don't want guarding you?
I don't want guarding me?
Yeah.
I just had him, Cam Young.
Yeah.
I ain't want Cam Young guarding me. He went to Newman with me. That's my dog at Newman. So we walked on the court. He talking about, we treating this like Newman today. I said, bro, I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to have fun, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out Cam, though, bro. He going in his first year pro. I'm excited for him.
That's tough. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Well, we appreciate you hopping on, man.
No doubt. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We're back live at the Rumph Classic with Frank, Jalil, and we got Joy here. How you doing?
Joy.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. So, is this not your first time here?
It's not my first time.
How long have you been coming to the Rump?
I've been a few times, but recently I've been getting more involved with actually helping out with the operations.
Okay.
So this is my second year working. So it's
Inside
been
of
pretty
it.
dope. Yeah.
And playing as well.
And playing.
Yeah.
This year I actually knew. Last year when they asked me to play, I actually didn't know. But this year, since I've been starting to get back to playing basketball, it's just a dope experience.
Yeah. How many times have you played in it?
So they only had the girls twice.
Okay.
So I've been able to play in both times.
Nice.
I heard you on the ship. How does that feel?
Joyful.
Joyful.
It's really good, Last year, my team, we got to the championship, and unfortunately, the outcome wasn't what we wanted to be. So, we came back this year. We really had something in mind and wanted to win a championship, There's nothing like winning. So being able to come in and do so, especially in a new venue, being here at Drexel, it's just a pretty dope experience.
Yeah. So for a hooper like yourself that probably played in a bunch of tournaments, what sets this tournament apart from others?
It's the Rump. It's nothing like the Rump. Having so many different hoopers come from all over the place. For the girls' side, we had people flying here from California, Chicago, Kiki Jefferson, who actually just left to go play overseas in Puerto Rico, Imani Gee Stafford, JaVale McGee's sister, the one that comes from California. It's just a great experience being able to bring a bunch of hoopers together on the female side and being able to do something we love each and every single day.
So Philly has the best hoop culture. Yes, no, and why? Yes, no, or why? I'm sorry.
I don't want to be biased.
Yeah.
I think we do have one of the best hoop cultures, but I'm going to be honest. New York, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Like Rucker Park, they had the New York versus New York going on right now. So, and I've been blessed to be able to go up there and play the Rose Pro Classic up at the Post in Brooklyn. And I'm going to be honest, the way the hoop culture is there, like Philadelphia, we're pretty good, but New York, they're pretty damn dope. I'm going to be honest. But August time in Philadelphia is nothing like it. You have so many different platforms of basketball going on. Like you have the Chosen League. You have different camps, like different mindset, Henry Hoops, Dasheen League going on. It's just so many different platforms of basketball, not just for the women's side, but even for the men's side. But also knowing that the WNBA is getting ready to come here in Philadelphia in 2030.
That's tough.
It's really bringing more noise and more attention to the girls' side. So, being able to set that up so when 2030 comes, we have a good reception to the team being here. It's great for them to be doing that now.
Well, also it's good to actually show the female side of basketball with the rumping and everything else too. This way, when it does come, more young ladies are acclimated to it being in the city.
Because honestly, if you think about it, there are more females that support men's basketball than they do actually women's basketball. So if we had the same amount of women support the women's side, we would the women be able to get paid the same exact way. So I know the biggest thing has always been we had to be our own supporters, like a female supporting another female. And if you see, like, the attendance has continued to rise on the women hoops, especially NCAA time when March Madness comes around. I'm telling you, there's no atmosphere like it. Last year, I actually was able, the year before, I was able to go to the Final Four and a championship game with Caitlin Clark playing. So I'm going to be honest, I was starstruck. Like, the noise, the energy, the feeling of the building, it's just like, this is what woman hoops is all about. And as the game continues to grow, there's nothing that we can't do that the men's side can't do.
Yeah. So you coach sometimes as well, right?
Yeah.
For Victory North.
So I coach with Victory North on Wednesdays and sometimes Sundays, but I actually am an assistant basketball coach at Friend Central. Where I coach alongside Dave Williams and Vincent Simpson.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're really passionate about basketball, I would say.
I'm real passionate. I've been playing since the age of 3. So, I don't really let basketball define me, but this has been a safe place for me and being able to do so. The network, the connections, the bonds that I have made with people over the course of the years, it's nothing like it. Sometimes I go out, my friends be like, yo, Joy, how do you know all these people? It's like the basketball world is so small, but everyone is just so connected. So something that I've taken away from basketball, yes, I'm passionate about it, but I'm also grateful for the connections and the friendships that I've been able to build along the way.
What do you tell a younger woman or younger girls that's hooping that feel like it's more of a struggle than being a boy and don't have as much of support? Like, what do you tell them to keep them going?
You just gotta be patient.
Be patient.
The work will show.
Okay.
Get in the gym every single day. Something I think, that I continue to put into my girls, like, you got to think there's somebody outside doing something that you're doing, but they're doing it at 100%, 110% level. So just think when you're not in the gym, just know that somebody else is in the gym. The work that you put in, the benefits are going to reap. The results are going to show. So especially like, you coming out of high school season, going into AAU season, you got to be in the gym every single day from from April to August, gearing up to be able to go into the high school season. AAU is kind of important because that's where you get your development at, but also that's where you're building yourself up to be able to come back the next year when you're in high school, or even if you're going to the college level, your preparation. So poor preparation, it presents poor performance.
Right.
But if you prep the right way, you will have good performance.
Yeah, I love that answer.
So maybe not now, but younger, when times were getting hard, what did you do? Like when things weren't going your way, or you didn't want to go to workouts, or what did you do to stay on track?
Well, I can't say I never wanted to go to workout. I was one of them kids, like, I was ready to go. Like, even, like, if my mom was getting off late and she couldn't drop me off practice, me and a couple of my teammates used to walk to our coach's house to get rides to make sure we was going to work out into practice. So, me, I've always been passionate, and I always knew, like, if you put the work in, the results will always show. So being in the gym, not even just in the basketball gym, strength and conditioning, that stuff does play a lot. It plays a big part in being able to have the endurance, being in shape, being strong enough. Because honestly speaking, there are different age groups that you go against, like in high school and college. Like sometimes coming out of high school, you this fresh 17, 18-year-old out of high school, but you're going to play against grown women.
Yeah.
So you have to be prepared for that. And for somebody like me, I'm just very passionate. So basketball is something that I love.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Where do you see your team in the next 5 years
My team
that you coach? Yeah.
Well, this year I told them winning this championship, that was the start to our season. I started it off for us. So some of my girls are actually here watching. I always invite them into places like this so they can envision themselves one day being able to play on a platform just as big as this.
Yeah.
But also, just giving them that mindset going into the new season. Like, we want to win championships. That's what the major goal is. I mean, winning championships, but also getting out scholarships to go to school.
Right.
So, there has to be an end game to every single thing, but being able to show them that they're capable of doing these same things, that not only myself and the coaches on the coaching staff, that they're capable of doing it too. Actually, some of my kids that left for college, they're back home from workouts. They're actually here. We got Rain, that's at Siena, Logan Greer, that's at Colorado, Nala Bennett at Stony Brook, and I think that it's one more. Jordan Adderley, she's at Coppin State. I think she's here as well. So, them being able to go out, they've been through their first summer season in college, getting them texts and phone calls like, yo, Coach Joy, you wasn't lying. Everything you told us during the season, this is what we're going through. So, just being able to still have that relationship with them and being only one phone call away, even just a drive away, and being able just to pour back into them. So,
How did you go from a player on the court to a leader outside? Like, how was that transition for you?
I don't think it's really hard because, gratefully, I have leadership skills just already instilled in me. I actually was blessed to be a captain on every single team that I played on. So leadership, it just comes natural to me. And then also, I've had the opportunity and the pleasure to serve young people within my church in the church ministry from ages 2 to 26. So all of my leadership capabilities, they've had transferable skills. So I've been able to transfer that not only in church and my ministry, but also onto the court and coaching younger women.
Yeah, I love it.
What is something, sorry, Lo.
No, you're good.
What is something, no, I'm just curious, what is something a mentor or coach said to you that stuck with you?
Good, better, best, never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. So meaning that there's always an opportunity to get better. There's always an opportunity to work on your craft. There's something in your craft that still needs work. So don't get complacent. Just continue to work day in and day out, and the results will show for themselves.
Thanks for stopping by. You just dropped some jewels on us.
Thank you. We appreciate it, man.
Just
Congratulations
some
on
No,
everything.
thank you.
Yeah,
I
congrats on this
appreciate it.
shit. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Success.
That was good. I like that. Oh, man. Frank, who we got? Another episode of Street Success. Who we got next?
We got Morgan in the building. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Good.
Great.
We're live at the Rumph Classic.
Yeah.
So how long have you been coming to this tournament?
It's actually so bittersweet because the Rumph Classic gave me my start in sports. I have been at ESPN and now I'm at Bleacher Report as a social journalist. So I interview athletes, but my first start in sports at the Rumph Classic 3 or 4 years ago, they gave me my shot. They trusted me and the rest is history.
Wow. And so, how has it been for you? Like the atmosphere, stuff like that. How has everything been for you?
Gosh, when I get this question, it's like so hard to answer
Yeah.
because it's a fun job.
Mhm.
It's like every day is different.
Mhm.
However, it's so time consuming. My entire
Okay.
life is my job. Each week I'm traveling. So on Tuesday, I'm going to California for the Cowboys training camp. Last week I was with the Commanders. It's just pick up and go. You know,
Yeah.
I get the call a day or two before and I'm on the next flight. But it's a privilege to tell the stories and to get to be next to these amazing athletes and to go beyond X's and the O's of the sport. So for the Rumph Classic to give me my shot and to help teach me how to talk to an athlete, how to ask a question, it was so pivotal in my career.
Right.
What made you want to get into the sports analysis side of things?
Yeah. So I actually ran track and field my entire life. So I was
Oh,
an
wow.
athlete myself.
Wow.
I knew that I wasn't going to go pro. I think it was my junior year in college. And I was like, dang, I'm not going to the Olympics. I'm not going to be the next professional track and field athlete. What am I going to do with my life? What's next for Morton Alston? And that's when I hit a wall in my life. And I was very confused because all I knew was just sports. All I knew was track. All I knew was workouts and training. And I was confused. I unfortunately didn't take school as seriously up until that point. So I didn't know what was next for me. And, you know, COVID hit when I was a freshman in college. So it made things more difficult to get internships, to get mentorships, to get mentors. It was very difficult. So I made the decision my junior year to step away from my scholarship. And I was on almost a full ride for track and field. So I
Wow.
took a step back. I said, hey, I want to focus on my career. I know after I graduate, track will be no longer. I want to lock in on my career, which is to tell stories of athletes who are like me. After track, it was not much left. So
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to help share the stories of athletes. And I knew if I were to continue with track my senior year, I wouldn't be here today. So I guess to answer your question, it was more so I knew I wasn't going to reach the next level, but I wanted to still be in this space in some way or some capacity.
Okay. What were some things that helped you get over that hump when you hit that wall? Like, did you have any coping mechanisms?
A mentor or somebody that
Yeah.
Actually, it's so funny. My mentor is Ryan Clark. So he's a great person to talk to about pivoting into the next step of your life, the next chapter. So he's someone I used to talk to at NFL Films when I used to intern there. And he's just a great person to help connect sports to then also your career, to being outside of just an athlete. Outside of that, my family, they are my rock. It was a dark time for me. I mean, mixed with COVID, mixed with realizing I'm not that great. I'm not going pro. They were there to pick me up. And I think what I did is very rare and it's kind of looked down upon to work so hard for a scholarship your entire life. And then your final year say, hey, I'm done. It's frowned upon. So my coaches, my track team, they were like, what are you doing? Like, you're making a mistake. You're an idiot. You're dumb. And my only support system was my family. They were like, if you want to do this, you're going to stand behind you and help you in any way, shape, or form. So without my family, without, my mentorship, my circle, I would not be here as well.
Wow. Kudos to them.
Wasn't Ryan just in Philly too?
Yes,
he
he
was.
was.
At
Yeah,
the
he
Eagles
was.
game, I think, or something, or the Eagles training.
he was training camp.
Yeah.
He was there. I think he posted like some picture. Who was it? It was,
Philly?
yes.
I seen it.
Philly.
Kelly said I could come
Yes.
in. Yeah.
And I actually just got a tattoo, and Ryan was like, nice tattoo. So, like, he's a busy guy. What I love about Ryan is that, like, he'll make time for young people.
Yeah.
If he sees potential, he will help them out. And I respect him so much for that because he's a busy man.
Yeah.
He could do whatever he wants, and he still chooses to help young people like me. So,
Yeah, that's kind of crazy that he gave me that advice because he pivoted from an NFL career to now sports analyst, podcasting and stuff. So it's definitely a great guy to probably have in your corner.
awesome. Yeah.
Who are some athletes that you were starstruck by?
Oh, that's a great question. That's an awesome question. I think, honestly, going into my career, we were told, like, you can't act starstruck, the regular people, because I feel like athletes, they don't want to talk to a fan. They want to talk to a regular person.
Professional. Yeah.
A professional, yeah. But I will say, I did get starstruck when I interviewed Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
You have to,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's the GOAT.
Yeah. no doubt.
But he was also so down to earth. Like, I'm prepping for weeks. I'm sweating. I'm nervous. I'm not eating. I'm freaking out. I'm praying before the interview. I get on the call. I'm like, my hands are shaking. I have anxiety. And I see Tom Brady. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Tom Brady. And the first thing he says, I'm over here freaking out. Like, internally, I'm, nervous, right?
Yeah.
And I think he could tell I was nervous. I don't usually get nervous. I'm a very outgoing, timid kind of person. I love talking. I'm a yapper. So it takes a lot for me to get nervous. But I think he could tell I was nervous. And he was like, Morgan, nice hair. I love your hair. I love the natural curls. And I was like, thank you, Tom. And
I just got a compliment from Tom Brady.
That's what I'm saying. Tom Brady likes my hair. Hey, and I think that calmed me down because he is a regular person at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think that was your best interview?
That's my issue. I still have to work on. After every single interview, I'm like, dang, I could have asked that differently. I could have went around something differently. I should have asked that.
We do the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's just like our career. Like,
Yeah, we had like 60 podcast episodes out, and every one we're like, damn, we could have did a little bit better.
Yeah.
But that's the fun thing about life.
That's the job. And I think us, like, we're never going to have a perfect interview, and you shouldn't want to, right? If it's too perfect, it's not genuine. It's not authentic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Scripted and
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
I think that helps you get better too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally agree. I totally agree. And I think it's each interview, I grow.
Yeah.
I know, okay, I could do it better. I could fix that next time. And I execute it and I fix it for the next time. So each time I interview, I sit down with somebody, I know I get better. Little baby steps, I get better each time.
So I want you to think about this question real quick.
Okay.
Dropping out in sports last year in college to getting to where you're at now, how does that feel, and how proud of yourself that like you made a tough decision and now it's starting to pan out for you? How does it feel? You made the right decision?
I never really think about that. That's a great question. I think I know I'm in a great spot because the same people who are doubting me on my track team or the coaches, they're reaching back out like, Morgan, you're killing it. And I think that goes to say, just proving your haters wrong. That's so cliche and so corny, but it's the truth. If you feel in your heart, I'm making a decision, that's your answer. And I really feel like you shouldn't let anybody tell you how to navigate your own life.
Yeah.
If I would have listened and sit on that track team, I would not be here.
You missed an
I would not,
opportunity.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
So I definitely think I am in a great space in my life. I'm only 24. I have so many goals that I want to accomplish, but I know I've accomplished a lot in the last couple of years. It's only been 4 years since I've really started getting to this career, but I want to go back to, the Rumph Classic. They gave me my first shot. So without them, I really wouldn't be here. And I know I said before, a lot of people doubted me, my practice, my peers, but the folks here at the Rumph Classic, they believed in me. They gave me that shot. So
Yeah.
Right. 5 years ago. Oh, go ahead. 5 years ago, what do you see yourself at in 5 years?
5 years?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be like 29. Oh my God, I'll be up there.
You're making me feel old.
Oh, yeah.
No. In 5 years, I would love to have my own show on a network. I would love to be
In sports?
in sports, entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like sports and entertainment, they're so intertwined.
Yeah.
They all are in the same kind of book. So whether it's sports, entertainment, I'll be grateful.
Yeah.
I think I would love to tell the stories the right way of athletes, and to do it on a more national level.
Yeah.
I think that would be the goal. I think just to continue climbing, continue growing, and to be happy
Yeah.
with what I'm doing. I think people get lost in their career, in their job, in this glamorous, luxurious lifestyle. They get lost.
Yeah.
And I think for me, my biggest goal is to stay happy and to stay loving what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if those people that doubted you, you think it's safe to say you kind of needed that to did that give you more fuel?
That was fuel. Like when I heard you're making a mistake, you're an idiot. I'm like, oh, write that down.
Yeah.
Write that down. Because in a couple of years,
I got a receipt.
I got a receipt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you can either get negative comments and dwell on it, cry on it, or you can let it motivate you.
Yeah.
And in my case, I definitely let it motivate me. It wasn't easy though. I think negative comments, they always sting a little bit. And that we're humans, right? It's not nice to hear that you're being done, you're acting up. But in my case, my father was like, turn around and making something great, which I think I did. So.
What's some advice you can give to a young lady that's thinking about pivoting but scared?
Great.
What would you tell your younger self if she came to you?
Well, luckily,
Knowing what you know.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm in a space where there are more women in this industry. In the beginning, before I was even in this field, there was barely any women. And it still is a male-dominated industry. But now I have women I can lean on and go to for advice, or go to for help. My biggest thing is to build a network. Without talking to people who are already in the field, it's going to be harder than ever to get into these seats.
Yeah.
I think you can have a phenomenal resume. You could work at big companies like ESPN or TNT, NBC, but it's more about who knows you and what they can say about you. So building a network is critical. It's crucial to having a seat at the table, because you can have so much great experience, great resume, but if no one knows who you are, it's going to be difficult.
Do you believe in building a personal brand?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Because when you were talking about your talk, so I was going to ask you that.
Yes, 100%. I think more than ever, people want to see a brand. They want to connect with somebody. They want to know, oh, I know Morgan Alston is X, Y, and Z. And I think people can look at a face and remember the face and want to keep following them.
Yeah.
Right? And I think as well as a brand, everybody can bring something new to the table, whether that's style, whether that's personality, whether that's how you ask a question. I look up to, for example, Taylor Rumph. She is a phenomenal Black woman in this industry, and her brand is just being a smart, intelligent, beautiful woman who can step on the court with the best fit on, face deep, hair done, but get the job done, ask a good question. Yeah. So brand is everything. It's everything.
Yeah. How far ahead do you prepare for your interviews? I know you said Tom Brady was like...
Yeah, so it depends. I mean, for
3 minutes on the way up here. This one.
It depends. Like with Bleacher Report, I can get a call tomorrow. They're like, hey, hop on a flight tonight. Or hop on a flight in the next day or two for this interview. So it could be either very last minute or it could be, months in advance. So with being a good journalist, you got to be prepared for anything. You got to know how to ask a question. You got to know how to research very quickly. And just know how to pivot. Know how to ask a question, know how to research. And with me, I will not sit here and lie and say I know everything about every single sport. I'm not going to sit here and lie. But what I'm great at is researching. What I'm great at is digging deep. What I'm great at is getting my findings and formatting that into a good question.
Okay.
So prepping is key. Whether that's 5 minutes but that's 2 months.
Yeah.
Right.
But prepping is
But we
I love
appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
I would love to get you on for a full
Awesome.
interview too. For a full interview. So we actually do like hour-long interviews.
Oh my gosh,
We'd love to get you on.
Yeah.
I think you got a very inspiring story.
you guys have a great voice, great questions.
Thank you.
But it's a real conversation. Like, you guys are awesome, very talented.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
You
it.
guys so much.